It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Boston Red Sox. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. We're going to have a special atmosphere for this one, Singy. These fans have been waiting a long time to get back inside the ballpark and support their favorite team.
Yeah, we knew today would be electric, but after their team picked up a few road wins to kick off the year, I think the energy inside this stadium is going to be turned up an extra notch. So let's see if they can keep this good start going here at home.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
Boston Red Sox.
Coming up on the first pitch and towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Casey Mize.
Yeah, ZRA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Ready to go? Now up for St. Louis, Michael Ciani. First pitch misses. Line drive. Puts it away for the out. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, you know, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And another ball. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And
drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it hits off the monster.
Perfect example right there. A hitter who hits the ball on the outside part of the plate the other way has to trust his hands and let the ball travel a little bit deeper.
So a man at first. Brendan Donovan. Next up for the Cardinals.
1-0.
Not close with that one. 1-0. Nootbaar leads off first with one away. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. Campbell pulls it down and there's two gone.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
Here's Nolan Gorman. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. The Cards leave one, and now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back here at Fenway Park and towing the slab, Eric Fetty. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub 350 ERA. And, you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub twos, they're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 1-1. Foul ball there. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Here's Mike Trout. He's a guy who does it all. And there's a ball.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
That one not close. Ball 2. And a foul ball. That one the other way. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting third.
Check out the Red Sox lineup, and it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Now it's Devers at the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. Liner snagged at first. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. And it's fouled away. Schwarber, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fights it off. You'll see another. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. That is the inning. And the Red Sox leave 1. Scoreless after 1. Back in Boston, top of the second. Now it's the DH, Alec Burleson. Burleson hitting 5th in today's lineup. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
The 0-2. Stays alive. And ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
1-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout. And now it's Ivan Herrera. That one fouled off. No score here in the second. And that skips in the dirt. Breaking ball misses down and away. Gets the call. And the count now even up. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. And the first offering is not close. 2 out, space is empty. Nice grab to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Roman Anthony.
Center fielder, Roman Anthony.
Fetty back to work. That's down and in.
1 ball, no strikes.
Ripped on a line. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 1 down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Christian Campbell, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
This one in the air. And there are 2 outs. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. Wilyer Abreu digs in now. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting 8th, catcher, Carlos Narvaez.
Here's the catcher to hit. Carlos Narvaez, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Swing and a ground ball. Win. Got him on the off-balance throw. And that is the inning. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively. And look at those numbers. Inside. And that is ball 1. Contreras with a homer in his last game. Next offering is down low.
2-0.
There's the strike. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. And it remains 2-2. And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And the batter now, Mason Wynn. And there's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. I could watch base hits like
Michael
that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Bottles the transfer. No throw. Mize ready to fire now.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Man at second. Just off the inside edge.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
To third. In time to Devers. Now 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Right through there for a strike. That one misses. And 1-1. The other way. And foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 hit is all they get. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Fenway Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Marcelo Meyer. First pitch just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
And the 1-0. There's the strike. Meyer launched a homer in his most recent game. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Ciani makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Back to the top of the lineup. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Tied him up inside with that one. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
The next offering misses, and the count is 1-2. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it bangs off the monster. Throws to second. Tries to get back and save. And now batting Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1.
No.
Schwarber over at first with one away. This one in the air. Contreras under it, and he's got it.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rafael Devers.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. 0 for 1 so far. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Still tied at 0, last of the third. And Devers hits that one. Nootbaar on the move. And that is the third out of the inning. On to the fourth, still scoreless. Back here in Boston, all set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. Late on that fastball.
He's been pitching well. But going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Next offering is downstairs.
Two, 1.
Fouled off to the right. A swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Yeah, the batter now, Nolan Gorman. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1.
One out, base is empty. And that is downstairs. Now 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already. So he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Burleson at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. There's a strike. Next
Ball,
offering
no.
misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul. To the right side. He takes it on his own. St. Louis goes down in order. Redbirds down quietly. And we're still knotted at 0. Back here at Fenway, ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for Boston, Alex Bregman. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
On the ground. Gets it to first. 2 away now. So up next, Christian Campbell. First time up was a pop out.
Campbell.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hard hit left side. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Nothing doing for Boston. And we are still. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Mize back to work. Swing and a pop-up. And there's 1 down.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Arenado stands in now and watches strike 1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And a foul ball. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
First baseman
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. And that one fouled off. Contreras, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Up and in, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. And we still have no score. Back inside Fenway Park, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Wilyer Abreu. And the pitch. And that drops in for a strike.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Goes down looking.
Oh, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off the shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Carlos Narvaez getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One down, base is empty. And that one clips the corner. Next offering misses down and away. And that's in for a strike.
Ball three.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. And there's ball 4.
Take your base. Ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting number 39.
And next for the Red Sox, Marcelo Meyer. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's 2.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. Check swing, called strike.
You know, these Cards, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
The 1-1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets him. One away on a drop, third strike.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Now batting Michael Ciani. 0 for 2 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
That's to third. Bregman. throw to first in
He's
time.
out.
Now batting, right fielder Lars Nootbaar.
And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar, 1 for 2. And the slider just misses.
Ball 2.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No play. That's an infield single.
Now batting, left fielder.
Go ahead, run on
Brendan
base.
Donovan.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. So one left for the Cardinals. Still no score. Back here in Boston,
Leading
Kyle
off
Schwarber
for
comes
the
up to
Red
hit here.
Sox, designated hitter Kyle Schwarber.
Fought off foul. Next offering is fouled back.
I'm just waiting for a foul ball up here. I mean, this is one of the best places to be ready and to have a foul ball
1-2.
opportunity. We got a great view of the action.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. It was in this ballpark. You and I were working together in the 2013 Division Series, and you caught one. Do you remember it? Be honest. Do you remember that?
I do. I sacrificed a bracelet for it, but it was worth it.
Good job to fight that one off. My partner doesn't always remember things in the game that have to do with him. Really quickly, who was your first big league hit against? Kevin Appier.
Kevin Appier. See, I wasn't ready for that. That's just wrong, man.
Now batting, left fielder Mike
Pretty good job on the mound in
Trout.
this one, Singy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Trout, batting with one down, takes a strike. Bullpen action for the Cardinals. Josh Winkowski, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Romero also getting ready. Here's the 0-2. That
Ball
one
one.
missed. That one laced to center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together for him.
Now
That's
batting,
about as
third
textbook as it
baseman,
gets. Got his stride and load out of the way
Devers.
early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And here is Devers. Check swing. He held up.
1-0.
Ball one. Right through there for a strike. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the sixth. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and there's two away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here comes the
third
manager out of the
baseman,
Cardinals dugout,
Alex
and he'll make a move to the
Griffin.
pen. Eric Fetty won't go any further, and that was a start he can feel pretty good about. Tie ball game, and new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for
So
St.
out of the
Louis.
pen comes the right-hander,
Number
Josh
31.
Winkowski.
Well, I got to
Josh
think he probably
Winkowski.
has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
And that one is lifted in the air. Ciani moving under this one. makes the grab, and that'll do it. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
For St. Louis, second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Oh, look at the stop. The throw, and very nicely done for the out. So now the DH spot, Alec
Up
Burleson.
next for the Cardinals, the designated hitter, Alec Burleson.
And
Ball
that's
one.
off the inside edge. Ball
One
one.
ball, no strikes.
And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Gets the call. Now he's in a 1-2
One ball,
hole.
2 strikes.
Got him looking. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Pereira in the box again. Takes a strike.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss as he was late.
And it really looks like these hitters have been
0-2.
in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Line drive, and that's
foul.
just foul. And that's a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
2 outs. Out to short. Meyer tosses to first, and that is that. Back in Boston, bottom of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony.
Roman Anthony.
Late swing, foul to the left. There's a swing and a drive. Going back. On the warning track. And hauls it in.
Now batting, second baseman.
Christian Campbell now at the plate.
Campbell.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Stepping in, Wilyer Abreu. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And that one hammered. And it's off the Green Monster. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he's squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Pitch
Ball
misses, and the count is 2-0. High fly ball, shallow right field. Makes the catch, and that will end the inning.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Red
back,
Sox.
and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the eighth.
63.
Justin Slayton. He's making his fourth appearance of the season. Fouled off down the right side. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And one away. So digging in,
Now batting,
Mason Wynn.
shortstop, Mason Wynn.
There's a strike. Now fly ball to right center. Abreu settles underneath it. He's got it. And that quickly 2 away. At the
Up next
plate,
for the
Michael
Cardinals,
Ciani.
center fielder,
0 for 3 in
Michael
this one.
Ciani.
And there's a foul ball. Slayton, 27 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2019. Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball left side. Bregman to first. Third out, and that ends the frame.
Pitching for
Back
St.
now,
Louis.
new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
88.
bottom of the eighth. Phil
Bill
Mayton.
Mayton.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. He's under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Kyle Schwarber, known for his late inning heroics. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
He
That's
was
a
late
strike.
there. Strike one. Movement in the
One
bullpen for
ball,
the
one
Cardinals.
strike.
Ryan Fernandez getting loose out there. Romero warming up as well. Pitch misses
2-1.
there. 2-1. Bases empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the eighth inning. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile.
Well, we saw a solid
Now
effort out of their
batting,
starter, and the
left
bullpen is
fielder,
following suit.
Mike
It's just a good day as a
Trout.
manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Here's Trout. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Check swing, and he went. Strike
No ball.
one.
One strike.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. It's the ninth, and we are tied. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Now the number 2 hitter, Lars Nootbaar. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. Strike one. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. This one lifted in the air, left field, and there's one away. Here's the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. Outside low, and that's ball 1. All tied up here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one the other way. Meyer to first. Got the out. Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Bregman is under it. 3 up, 3 down that time. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. No score. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Ryan Helsley. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Number 56.
Devers now.
Ryan Helsley.
That one at triple digits.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And it hits off the monster. In safely at second base, and that's the potential winning run with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
Now it's Alex Bregman. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
This guy's got good power with one swing. He can win it for him. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. That one way outside, and a count 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that is out of play.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 1 down, and the winning run at third. Breaking ball inside. And it's 3-2. Christian Campbell in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. This one in the air. Wind has a beat on it. Brings it in. 2 away. And next for the Red Sox, Christian Campbell. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No ball.
Well, so many
1 strike.
hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Swings and misses. And it's
No
0-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Gets to it on to first.
Out.
And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Back here at Fenway Park, we're in extras here. So now here's the Cardinals designate.
Now pitching.
So
for
here
the
comes
Red
the
Sox.
big lefty, Aroldis Chapman, to the
24.
mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. First
That's the
pitch
ball.
doesn't find the zone. This one in the air. Bregman is under it. Here's the catcher to hit, Ivan Herrera. That one
No.
off the mark. 1-0.
1 ball. No strike.
Fastball is outside.
2 balls.
Bases
1
empty,
strike.
1 away. And here in extra innings. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And there are 2 down. Here's Nolan Arenado. Fastball for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in extra innings. Up the middle, and that squirts through.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And fouled off. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
Pitching for
Back
St.
here in
Louis.
extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning,
Jojo
JoJo Romero.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Calls it in, and there's 1 away.
Man, if that drops right there,
Up
they would have
next
gotten
for
the
the Red
potential
Sox,
winning run on
catcher,
base, maybe even in the
Carlos
scoring position.
Narvaez.
But that's just one of those hang with thems.
So stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez. And that one fouled off. Kicks and fires. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that one
1-2.
almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one missed. That one is absolutely belted. To the warning track, makes the catch.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Meyer in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but A few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Donovan flashes the leather on the run and catch. Back here at Fenway, new inning getting started. And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. There's a strike.
No balls. One strike.
That misses.
1-2.
And the count 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Siani in the box now. Takes strike 1. Pitch misses. And it's a ball and a strike. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
One down, base is empty.
No.
Just missed the inside corner. It's 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip in.
Victor Scott II. Now
Next to hit, Lars Nootbaar.
Ball.
Just missed.
1-0.
Andres Munoz.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. 1 at second, and that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. Back here in Boston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here now the Red Sox DH, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch misses.
1 ball. No strikes.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And a 1-1. And there's a ball. Up the middle. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Lunges, but can't make the catch.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Rafael Devers up to hit.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Tap foul at the plate. 1 down, winning run on first. Swing and a foul out of play. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's Alex Bregman. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
He got away
No
with
ball.
one there,
2
but he
strikes.
knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Out towards right center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Trout around second on his way to third. He's in there, and the winning run is 90 feet away with 2 out. And stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Check swing, went
0-1.
around. That's strike one. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Donovan squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. On to the 12th. Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. Swing and a ball popped in the air.
Bravo.
And that will drop foul.
Ball 1.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Off the plate inside, 2-2. Hit in the air, left field. And there's one down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nolan Gorman.
Nolan Gorman.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Just missed. Base is empty, one away, and we're deep into extras. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Got it! And there's 2 away.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking obvious.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Nicely done for the out. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom
Now
half of the
pitching
inning,
for St.
Ryan
Louis.
Fernandez.
Number 64, Ryan Fernandez.
And that one fouled off. Hit in the air, center field. And there's one away. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Steven Matz, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Ripped, but it curls foul. Off
Ball
the mark
2.
there. 2-1.
2-1.
And fouled off. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes it to second. The winning runs in scoring position with 1 gone. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
1 out, runner at second. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. And that one in the air, center field. Win. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Now here is Marcelo Meyer. Now a screamer into the outfield. Drops into the glove, and that is the inning. Back now at Fenway, all set for the start of the inning. And here is Ivan Herrera.
No, that's foul.
Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to Devers. The flip to the pitcher covering.
1 up, 1 down. Here's Nolan Arenado. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Hit on the ground to short. Jump throw across his body. On the money.
Out.
Nice play.
Now batting, first baseman Wilson Contreras.
Here's Contreras now.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
2 down, nobody on. Here deep into extra innings. Devers takes it to the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Designated hitter.
Fernandez
Kyle
back to work.
Schwarber.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And that is out of play. That
Ball
misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
That's
2-2.
inside. Now one missed. Mike Trout in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Out to short. That's a base hit.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And that one fouled off. Winning run is at first here in the bottom of the 13th. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Tap foul at the plate. To first, might be 2. There's 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and all set to begin the 14th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. The 0-1. And a bunt towards third. And it's just foul. That was close. Rip to third. In time to Devers.
1 up, 1 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Victor Scott in the box now. Takes strike 1. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Now batting.
And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There goes the runner. Strike in there. Throw, save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound. He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
One strike.
The other way, down the line, and it's foul. Next pitch is downstairs. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. Cut on and lifted in the air. Anthony on the move. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Alex Bregman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that one fouled off.
Ball 2.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Roman Anthony.
So up next, Roman Anthony. He's got some power, no doubt. Upstairs, and it's 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom of the 14th. And another ball. Two and 1 now. Fought off foul. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
That misses. 3-2 now. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going. 1 down, runner at first. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Campbell. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 1 down, winning run on at first. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next,
now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Wilyer.
Runner takes off. Pitch outside. Throw to second. Save. And the winning run is now in scoring position. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. And there's the strike. Swings and misses. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider.
Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. We're in extras here. Here's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Way out front for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. And it bangs off the monster. Around second now as they still don't have it. He's in there.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
1-1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see.
Got him swinging.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
On the ground to the left.
Slinging it to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Yep. 0-1.
With the go-ahead run at third, and here in extra innings. To the right side, Campbell. In plenty of time to first, and they get back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Steven Matz. And fouled off.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard hit to third. Tosses across to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting.
And next for the Red Sox, Marcelo Meyer. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Nootbaar on the move. Brings it in. And a couple of quick outs. And now Kyle Schwarber. And he swings through that one.
This guy's got
No
such
ball.
a good sinker.
1
As a
strike.
hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Missed with a changeup. And now it's even 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in extra innings. Foul ball there. And right back to the mound. Sends it to first. And the parade of extra. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Wilson Contreras. Little chopper rolls foul. Outside.
1-2.
Struck him out looking. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brings it in, and there's 2 away. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. Splits the plate. It's 0-1. And that's in the dirt. Fights it off. You'll see another. Right side. Fires over to first. Out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Mike Trout. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. A little bit low.
No. 1 ball, 1 strike.
This to third. Whips it across. Out. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Rafael Devers. Fouled off. He was late. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. That one misses, and it's 1-2. That's down and in. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're deep into extras.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next,
Now a chance for Alex Bregman. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they don't get the out. Runner at first with 2 away. Roman Anthony, the next to hit. On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag, and we've got even more. Back here at Fenway, now the number 2 hit.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 50.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Cutter Crawford.
And that is out of play. 0-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. 1 out.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
That's in there, and it's 1-1. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Slice the other way and foul. Right through there, got it. And 2 away now.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Burleson stands in here, takes ball 1 low. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His first homer of the year. The Cardinals score first. It's 2-0.
Nothing better than hitting a home run to put your team out in front. He's enjoying a fun trip around the bases. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So here comes the skipper.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 31.
There's the strike, 95 of that one. Hendricks, 36 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
0-2.
And foul ball. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Here deep into extra innings. Caught him looking for the K. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. You're dialed into the show. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Campbell. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is down low. Lifted in the air, right center field. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. The throw to second is offline.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Now, Wilyer Abreu. Tap foul at the plate. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Chopped out towards short.
throw to first in time.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now batting, the catcher, Carlos Narvaez.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Carlos Narvaez. And that one fouled off. Campbell over at second, one down. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He's gone
No
off
ball.
speed. He needs
Two
to
strikes.
elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And that one gets past the catcher. Campbell up to third on the wild pitch. Next offering way off the plate. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one ripped. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags for home. Play at the plate. Save. And it's a 1-run ball game.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag, the tag, takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
In there at the knees, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
1 strike away. Swings, and this one's flared. And no one can get there. And that puts the tying run on base. Here now the Red Sox DH, Kyle Schwarber. This guy with light tower power. Lifted to left, and this should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals take game 1 of the series on the road.
Listen, I love baseball, but I think I speak for everyone when I say I'm happy to finally see this one come to an end. This is a great ball game. Both teams really battled, but ultimately the winning team, they just had a little more energy, a little more effort when they needed it most, and they come away with the W on the road.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John.